What's up, YouTube? It's CVD Delta Flyer here, and I got another airport update. Sorry I haven't been with you guys in about a week, or 2 weeks actually, but I got a new one update. And let me thank you before I even get started for the last video. The last video for this first update got 78 likes. I was so happy. 78 likes is a lot. I mean, it's a lot for considering that's almost half my subscribers liking my video, which is really a lot. I just can't thank you guys enough for that. So, and I got 24 subscribers off that video too. So I want to thank everyone who's new. And if you're watching and you're here for the first time, go ahead and subscribe. We got a lot more coming. So I just thank you guys for that. And on this update, this is going to be one of the pushes for Delta, where there's not a whole lot of there's not a whole lot of activity in the gates for Delta, but out on the taxiways and the runways, it's pretty busy at this point. So it's about 5 o'clock in the late afternoon, transitioning into the evening. So there's quite a bit. I'll start over here though, and then we'll work our way over to the big push. So right here, we have an American Airlines 737-800 who's going to be making his way out to Dallas-Fort Worth. He's just holding short. And right behind him, we have a Delta Connection ERJ-170 who is just going to be going down to DCA. Over here at the American terminal, we have I ordered another 7382, so we have another one of those. But we have an American 757-200 who's going to making a flight down to Miami today. And then we'll come down to just pulled off the runway is a Spirit Airlines A319. He just arrived from Fort Lauderdale. An Allegiant Airlines MD-83. He is just pushing back for Orlando. An Alaskan 737-800 who just pulled in from Portland, Oregon. He just landed. This Virgin America, they don't fly here. I'm going to take them out once I get Southwest and JetBlue, because he's in a Southwest gate right now. But for now, he'll stay, but he's going to be headed out to San Francisco. It's a Virgin America A320. So that. Then we have a Sun Country 737-800 who is going to be flying out to Minneapolis-St. Paul today. I hope they come out with the 700 soon, because I'd like that. I love the 800, but I'd like to see the 700 too. Then right here we have an AirTran 717 who is just pulled in the gate from Tampa. Then moving over to the Delta Connection. Right here, I'm not going to do the Saab 340. It's just there to give the connection some planes in there. But this C-170 is just getting, he's just finished loading up, and he's getting ready to get hooked up and pushing back to Dallas-Fort Worth. This CRJ-200 is just landed from Buffalo, New York. So a short flight for him. Then a Delta 737-800 is going to be headed out to San Juan today. This Delta A320 is getting ready to push back for Minneapolis-St. Paul. And this other Delta A320 has just arrived from Orlando from his daily flight. I think they have like 3 or 4 daily to Orlando. Then the 737-900 is getting loaded up. He's getting all his final things on. And today he is going to be headed out to San Diego. So he's got a longer flight. So he's getting loaded up with everything. Then we have a Delta 757-200 who is just pushing back for LAX. So that was the Delta terminal. As you can see, there's not much in it because everything's out on the tarmac. But right here, we have a WestJet 737-800 who's going to be going up to Toronto Pearson. I'm hoping to get the 700 soon. because they fly 600 and 700 is just more reasonable, and they're never going to make a 600, so. But anyways, here's the United gates. These United's pretty empty. I'm going to order the Q400, a 757-200, an A319, and probably another 738 or an A320. One of those two I'm going to get a double of for now. But anyways, here's a United A320 who's just pulled in, and he's getting his baggages all loaded up. But he's arrived from Denver. Then we have a U.S. Airways 737-400 who is getting ready to push back for Tampa also. Then a U.S. Airways A320, if it'll focus, who's going to be headed down to Charlotte today. He's getting loaded up with his bags. And then finally for the runway, I mean, I need to get plenty more planes, but there's a couple out here for now. It's not as full as I want it to be. This airport's not, but there'll be plenty more planes eventually. Just takes time. But right here, the Delta 767 flight, the one daily, they don't have this in real life, but here, I have it. It's the 767 300ER. He's going to be headed out to Paris Charles de Gaulle. He was just waiting for this Spirit to get pulled off, and then they're going to go ahead and clear him going out. Right here we have a U.S. Airways CRJ 700 holding short, who's going to be headed for a short flight down to Philadelphia. Then back here, a United 737-800 who is heading out to IAH Houston. So right here is another Delta 737-900 who is going to be going over Detroit today. Right here is an Air Canada Express Q400. He is going to be going to Toronto Pearson, shorter flight today. I hope they get out the A320 and the E190 soon and the E175 because that's what they fly here. They fly a good amount, just not the Q400. Then we have a Delta 757-300 who is going to be going down to Orlando today. So that's where he's going. Then a Delta A319 who is making his flight down to Fort Lauderdale. And that pretty much sums up the airport. I'm getting new planes soon. I'm going to start in, what's good is summer's coming. So in summer I have my summer job already. That I'll have more money to spend on planes. I've just been I haven't got anything since Christmas, and I'm not kidding you. Christmas was the last new planes I got. So, but summer, by the time summer comes, I'm already ordering a pre-summer plane order with probably 5 or 6 new planes. Then over the summer, I'll probably obviously get, hopefully, 10 to 12 new models. I think the Delta 717 is coming out soon too, in the next release coming here in a couple days. Here's where I put my other collection, all of my other planes. This is what you guys don't see like ever. Just a little look, and later down the road, probably closer to Christmas, I'm going to get a mat like Gemini Jets 13 or Gemini Jets 27 has. Something like that, something from that website, so I can have different airports and put these kind of planes in here, because I can't do that with this airport because it's modeled off of one airport and it doesn't have any heavy gates. So I'm going to do that eventually and get the old terminal, or build one if I can't find one, because I want to have multiple different airports to do, so I don't bore you guys out with this one, because eventually it won't be as fun. But as you guys didn't notice, I didn't have the Delta 757 Sky Team. It's not going to be there in all the updates because it is a special livery and it doesn't always fly here. So that's where that was, if anybody was wondering or if you didn't notice. But here's everything else I have. So And then, but never mind, I take that back because I have 7 Phoenix models upstairs in like my old terminal. I kind of got them set up. But and here's where I have all my boxes at. If you guys want to take a quick look at kind of how I have it set up. How I have it set up down here. It's just sitting under here. Just all my boxes. I think I have 52. I have a little over 50 planes now. So I'll do a collection update soon. Once I get in the next order, I'll probably do one. And I'm gonna wait a little bit. Probably not till after my birthday, which is in October. Probably after the next Christmas when it's huge. Because by then I'll probably have, after the next Christmas, probably 30 to 40 new planes, new models. So that's pretty much it for now. And I'm just, in this airport's one of those things, what's going to be fun about this and what I think will help make it last is there's going to be something new probably throughout the whole next year, and like every update there'll be something new outside of just models. And I'm talking like gates. There'll be new gates in each update. Hopefully I'll have more and more gates. I'll have to get more and more of these. I'll probably have to get like 6-7 more packs of those. I'm looking to get those Herpa Light Post, Herpa 1/500 cars, or something like that. Just different things to help fill this airport up because it's huge and it kind of looks empty right now without a whole lot. But anyways, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Just rate, comment, and subscribe.